Welcome to Sweet Dreams of Movement. Now here you're going to be in your child's pose, and what you're going to do is create space in between and away from your shoulders. Here, you're just making circles with your shoulders, taking your arm up, over, and around. Same thing on the opposite side. And as you're rotating your arm behind you, you want to turn your thumb and point it towards the ground. So that's internal and external rotation of your shoulder. So here, just another angle, just creating that space in between your shoulders and making the circles. But make sure you're doing it however your body wants it. There's no force, there's no specificity behind this movement. It's just getting you to move. From that child's pose, you're just going to lift your knees up and then take either your right leg or your left leg and then place it to the outside of your hand. And what you're going to do after that is just take the arm closest to your hand and reach up towards the sky. You're going to really over-exaggerate it, really open up your chest and really have that spinal twist and reach as far open to the sky. There's no right or wrong. Classy move, everyone knows this, going from a downward dog to an upward dog. But what you're going to do here, you can put your knees down if you absolutely want to, but you don't have to. Explore your range of motion. So this is called a wave unload. So when you watch my spine, I'm trying to wave it as much as I can, but I'm creating movement, I'm creating space all through my joints, from my fingers all the way down to my toes. And that's what I want you to feel like you're doing with every single breath, is create space through your joints. Now here, you're going to move your hips the way they should be moved. Knee to chest, and then knee behind, and then knee away from your body. This is just the way the hips move. And then after a couple rounds of that, just create a circle, doing the same exact thing, going knee to chest, away from your body, and then behind you. And then reverse. There's no right or wrong to do this. Just look out for how your back is moving and how the rest of your body is engaged. Feel your body. Now, same as the downward dog to your upward dog, you want to create a spinal wave. Now here in your cat-cow is exactly that, creating a wave through your spine all the way up to your head, locking in your arms and your toes and your feet and your knees into the ground, just to create more tension or less tension before you go to sleep. So feel it, take your time. It's only 5 minutes of movement, so there's no rush whatsoever when you're actually going through the movements. Now, for your spinal rotation, you're just going to take your arm, thread the needle between your arm and your leg. Reach as far as you can, trying to get your shoulder and your forearm on the ground, and then just take your elbow and reach and twist towards the sky. You can let your whole body move when you're doing that one. Now for the 90-90, you're going to lean in, think about leading with your belly button, and then as you lean back, just bring the whole leg with you the best you can. And you're going to do the same thing when you're going behind. So just lean in and then rotate that back knee as high as you can, keeping your full foot on the ground. But there's no right or wrong. So if you want to lift up your toes, you can lift up your toes. If you want to lift up your heels, lift up your heels. Be my guest. There is no right or wrong, ever. Now, it's the same exact thing. Now you're just going to rotate from side to side. And then you repeat on the opposite side. Lastly, it's just massaging your calves, your feet, your toes, and your shoulders. You want to really dig your thumbs, dig your fingers into your meaty parts of your body just to massage it and spend a little extra time on your shoulders. Let that body relax, my friend.